Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com. Happy Valentine's Day. Now this is a variation of the Valentine card I made for my hubby. His didn't have any ribbon so that it would be a bit more masculine. I also pimped the heart foil tin to match the card and filled it with yummy chocolates. So today's video shows two projects, and hopefully I'll be able to do both within the allotted time frame I've set myself. To make the card, I've used the Heartfelt Bundle, which comes with the stamp set and the heart punch pack. This consists of two punches, one's plain and the other one is scalloped. I also used the Itty Bitty Greeting set because I needed something small, a For You sentiment from here, which I put on this little tin. For the card base, I used Seaside Spray 4 1/8 inches by 11 3/4. That's 10.5 centimeters by 29.8 and folded in half. I had a basic grey layer, and this measures 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. In metric, that's 14 centimeters by 9.5. I also had a whisper white layer, which is cut at the same size for the inside of the card. For the whisper white layer, to go on top of the basic grey, this was cut at 5 3/8 inches by 3 5/8 inches. So in metric, that's 13.7 by 9.2. You also need some whisper white scrap and Seaside Spray scrap for stamping this and this heart here. Need some heart doilies. There are 40 in a pack, 20 in real red and 20 in flirty flamingo. So I'm just only going to use one, and I'm using the white side rather than the red. Heart foil tin and lid, basic grey and Seaside Spray ink, 2019 to 2021 in colour faceted dots, and Seaside Spray 1/4 inch metallic ribbon, classic label punch. And for the tin to wrap around, you need a piece of cardstock 1 inch by an A4 length. You'll have to trim it down because it'll be an excess. So let's get started. I'm going to ink up the stamp and stamp this several times. To save time, I'm going to stamp all the parts that I need at the same time on my Stamparatus, so they can all be punched out at the same time. So I need a frilly one as well in basic grey, so I shall stamp that as well. So I need to stamp the For You for the label. Oh, I've messed that up, it's smudged. So I shall have to do it again. And if I put the projects here, then you can see what I'm doing. So I need to have a punched out heart. And I'm actually going to cut that down right along the edge of the heart, as you've seen I've done here, so that the background stamp will show a bit more. Now I need to punch this one out. Now I also need to punch that one. Little heart here. Move some of this out of the way, otherwise I won't have room to stamp. So I need an arrow for the heart foil tin. So now I'm going to punch out this label and make a fishtail. Also cut the arrow for this, and since only this bit and the head of the arrow shows, there's no need to cut it all the way in. I'll pop the things that I need in here and we'll come back to it in a minute. Now I need to fussy cut this so that it follows the inside of the heart. First I'm going to stamp the inside of the card. So I need the larger of the two pieces of white cardstock. So I'm going to stamp that in basic grey in the middle. Then I'm going to use this basic grey one and stamp off swappings. And then I can glue that to the inside. Next I'll take the smaller of the two and gauge where I want the hearts to go. Actually, if I just draw a pencil line, be easier that way. So basic grey first. Dimensionals on the back. Rub the pencil marks off. I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this so I can secure the ribbon. Bring back the ribbon. Glue on the back. You can see where I've made a mistake, haven't you? And pop that onto the card front. Make sure it's the right way up. Almost running out of my faceted dots. I need to get some more. So let's set the card aside and now we'll do the tin. So I need the doily, that bit that was punched out, stamped on seaside spray, as well as the arrow and the little label. You need to run tear and tape all along the rim of the tin here. The tin actually tapers. It's narrower at the bottom than it is at the top, so you want it to hug the bottom edge of the foil tin, and you want to snip it off with a bit of an overlap. Okay, so take that off. want to put a piece of double-sided tape or tearing tape right on the end here. Take it off and offer it up right in the dip. Okay, and then just run the cardstock along so that there's no bubbles and it's right on the tight under the edge. Take the rest of that off. Ooh. And just snip. So then you covered the sides. Now I know my ribbon is pointing to the left and I really want it to go to the right. So let's put some adhesive on the back there. So now I'll stick my arrow down. Now you need to fill your tin. I've got these Divine creamy white with strawberry hearts. And what is this one? I think this is just milk chocolate. So I'm going to pop those in the tin. And you need to remember when you're shutting the lid of the tin to leave the tin flat on the surface so that the tin doesn't buckle. Shut the tin. I'm going to put that somewhere safe because I don't want it to stick anywhere. And I need to turn my tin foil box upside down so I can gauge where the sticky tape has to go. Be easier to stick it on the tin, wouldn't it? Oh, I forgot to record it. When you open the lid, it's going to show. You're going to have to put a triple stack of dimensionals right in the centre of the doily rather than have it dotted with dimensionals all over. So now I want to put my ribbon across. So if I put my scissors there, I know where I should put the double-sided, the tearing tape. So it's along there. And you're not tying any knots, you're just going across. So it's there, where it goes over the lid. So put my scissors there, then I know where I can put the tearing tape. So pull it tight. And then just snip it up. And then that goes on dimensionals. Cut the dimensional in half. And now it's time to put the label on. dotted across there, and then just finish with little faceted gem. So happy Valentine's Day. That's the project finished. I don't know how long that took. I hope I did it within the time I'd hoped to do it in. Thanks for joining me today, and enjoy your Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching. Bye.